I've been an admirer of Adam Wingard since I viewed his 2007 feature Pop Skull. I didn't view it until 2015 after I'd seen You're Next, which was fairly decent. But Pop Skull is what really made an impression on me and inspired the visual aesthetic of a little show I once did called The Crunchies, a disco cannibal affair. You all know how it is. It was then with 2014's The Guest, in which I was bowled over by Wingard's cinematic sensibilities and aggressively filmic modern horror triumph. Blair Witch, I like it visually, otherwise it didn't overwhelm me. I'm not a fanatic over the original either. I might like Wingard's more. Never seen Death Note. Saw some of the original anime, seemed fine, I suppose. Didn't really continue it. Never saw any of the other Japanese live action films either. But then Godzilla vs. Kong. I loved Gareth Edwards' Godzilla, thought that the 2019 sequel was very unfortunately subpar, and I didn't really like that 2017 Kong Skull Island picture either. So when Adam Wingard is assigned to combine these two creative properties, we, as I would hope, get absolute glory. Cinematographically vivid, highly visceral, satisfyingly symmetrical, and viscerally colourful, Wingard was working with Ben Saracen, a cinematographer with, in my view, questionable credits. Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, Pain and Gain, World War Z, yeah, Z, fuck you. 2017, The Mummy with Tom Cruise. Although this movie looks fantastic, in my opinion, a beautiful application of CGI. The monsters feel physical and extremely weighty. Godzilla, as in 2014, looks better than ever, and Kong is similarly graceful and fluid, realistic seemingly in his movements, as he was in the 2005 Peter Jackson film, which I'm really fond of, actually. I love this film. I'm a total geek for it. I do not mind or can ignore any annoying human elements. You know, the kid from the Wilder People in Deadpool 2 is in there, or the obnoxious humour as I do in other kaiju films. I will say, if these geek fan service blockbusters are all like this, or more like this, I would like and champion them a lot more. Obviously, I like some or quite a lot of it. I've said this prior, and I've never attempted to make a secret of it. I enjoyed Force Awakens, Rogue One, and Last Jedi also. Not Rise of Skywalker, that proved too much. I can really dig the initial 2012 Avengers, 2014's X-Men Days of Future Past. Excuse me. I thought Mad Max Fury Road was spectacular, although that's a less controversial take amongst film snobs, I suppose. And in general, I'm open-minded toward these adaptations of beloved established geek properties, many of which I love and were formative upon me, can be as films, if they catch me. And I'm never uncritical. I can't not be. These things either have an effect on me or they don't, and I could try and articulate why. No, sincerely, I remember I watched this with other people when I first viewed it, and there were some who just found the human humor, or the how seriously they were taking all the kind of, I guess you might call it fantastical comic booky exposition. But I kind of like that. I mean, I like how seriously they take unusual subject matter is taken in certain comic books and graphic novels, and so I don't know. I didn't mind it here. You know me. I like my silly, highly impassioned B movies of the 20th century, English language, Italian language, Japanese language. I think they can be fantastic. You know, I like old Doctor Who, and so when I see that ethos properly revived in a digital format and not just and it doesn't just necessarily feel like a video game cutscene a la, you know, that garbage Clash of the Titans remake, which I talked about. Okay, I talked about the original Clash of the Titans, I remember, so I discussed the remake and the sequel in the same video, and those are horrid. The remakes, the Sam Worthington ones. Anyway, there's not much else to say here, I think. Let me know your thoughts on the film, if any. I think this was a fairly well received film, although I don't know. You know, I know the 2014 Godzilla got backlash, which is dumb. 2019 Godzilla got probably pretty deserving backlash. I don't know how this one went. I don't check this sort of thing as much anymore. Anyway, have a great day, night, wherever you are. I hope everyone is well,